Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. You're watching Christian Adventure Gamer. I'm your host, Daniel the Paladin. In this video, obviously I'm continuing on with the painting of the Goofy Movie miniatures, the Goofy Movie board game miniatures, that is. So I am at the point where I am like almost done with PJ. He just needs a little bit of wash. I probably don't have to wash him. I just like to add wash into cracks and crevices and stuff. And so for him, since his main base color is purple, I'm going to use a purple wash. So this is it's actually a shade, it's Citadel shade, but it's a Drucci Violet. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly, or Drucci, whatever. But that's what I'll be using for him. Then I have Max here. He's probably 75% done. I need to color the cuffs of his pants a lighter blue, and then his shoes and any kind of touch up. I did touch up his eyes already and give him some eyebrows off camera, and also touched up his teeth. But yeah, he's about there. Goofy, we need to put some clothes on him, right? He's just got his skin tone and his face and his eyes done and his mouth done. So that's what he needs. Powerline, all he has is his hair and face done. His eyes aren't done yet. His mouth, the inside of his mouth is done except for his tongue. And then we have still Bobby and Roxanne to do that are just skin tone right now. But they are going to be a little more difficult. And so I'm saving them kind of for last. I want to get the easier ones out of the way first. So let's go ahead and switch camera views. All right, so here is Max. And here is the PJ. And so we can go ahead and take this lid off here. Back around. All right, let's go ahead and grab a brush that's gonna give me, there we go. This might be a little too much. Let's see here. Well, I guess let's just go ahead and do that brush. That's fine. It'll be fine. So I'm going to get this wet first, kind of make it pliable. Then I'm going to take this. Actually, nope. This brush is too big for that opening. So put that there. So let's go ahead and get. I guess we can use this brush. It's from that new set. So make it pliable. All right, now I'm gonna dip this in here, but then I'm also gonna dip it in the water because we want it as thin as possible because we do not want it to stay. Then just kind of move it around, let it seep into his neckline. Don't want it pulling up too much. If it does start to pull up too much, then I just want to take my brush and get it a little dry and then suck up some of that. Let's go ahead and there's a lot of pulling happening there. Plus, adding water keeps it open a little bit longer. That way, if I do need to take some away because of the pulling issues, I have more time to do so. Let's see here. A lot of pulling happening by his feet. Get the pulling away from his eyes. All right, some of those heavier parts off of there. All right. Now take a look at him. Now he'll dry, and then we can put some sealer on him. All right. So then I got to pull out my phone to be able to look at the images of Max's shoes, because I need to paint his shoes. And I think, if I remember correctly, I think they're dark brown. They almost look like a black. Yep, almost like a black with some brown laces and brown undertone. So I'll just paint his shoes. So I got a German gray. It's almost black. It's a little different. All right, let's use this brush to see what it does. Actually, I don't want to do that just yet, because I want to paint his the bottom cuffs of his pants. So I'll use this lighter blue here, because it's almost like they're rolled inside out. Yeah, there we go. All right. All right, so now let's try to do his shoes. I'm using the German gray on his shoes. And this is Vallejo, that is. Yeah, there we go. Now, the mold made his eyes super close together, so it almost looks like he's almost cross-eyed. So I need to touch up his skin. So I will put that down, grab this brush. There we go. Now I need to touch up his jacket. Other than that, now I gotta do the bottom of his feet and then color his base a red, because that's his primary color in the game. And it looks like there's still some red alive on this palette. Yep. So you need to touch up his ear. All right. Now, the brown for the bottom of his shoe. Yeah, chestnut brown should do good. And this is Reaper Miniature Paint 09071, chestnut brown. I don't mind messing up the base, because it's going to get covered up with red anyways. All right. Let him dry a little bit. All right. Let's get into power line. So he is mainly yellow. Like pretty much everything except for like his face, the cuffs to his gloves, and the collar around his neck is like a lighter greenish yellow. So, but we'll start with the yellow first. I think his boots are black too. Which I probably should have colored way before. Yep, he's got that black boots and a black belt. So I'll just color it all yellow. And I'm using the Canary Yellow from the Reaper Miniatures. Of course it is. So this is where I'm going to need a lot of yellow. All right, what brush? Let's use this one because there's a lot of surface to cover. I have a Powerline song stuck in my head right now as I'm painting him. So in the movie, I've seen his emblem on his waistband yellow, and I've seen it white. Like all the cardboard cutouts of him have a white medallion on his, or maybe it's a belt buckle, I don't know. But then at the end, it's yellow. So I'm gonna color it yellow because that's the color it was at the concert. However, in the concert, the lighting makes his costume look green in the movie. But because of that, I'm actually just going to still keep him yellow because that's how he is signified in other places. All right, so now I'm gonna switch brushes to a smaller brush because now it's right around his ears and head and I don't want to mess up too much. Even though I could just, repaint over them. Let's do this black one. We need a couple coats of this yellow. Because as it's drying, I can see that it's wanting to kind of shrink. All right, so now we got to find a yellow or a greenish yellow that I could actually, that's fluorescent. Let's see here. Yeah, that might work actually. Yeah, so I'm gonna use this Vallejo yellow fluorescent. Make his collar and cufflings, or cuffs, not cufflings, cuffs, pop. Mix a little yellow in that. How about I take some of that canary yellow? I'll actually mix into it to give it more of a yellow hue. Yep, that's gonna look good. He's got a little skin showing too, where his arms come out of his cuff a little bit, and then you see the skin. So I don't know if I want to color that black or just let it go. Alright, now let's go paint his hands. Actually, let's see if we can't get a little bit of black on his wrist. Looks good. Yeah, all right. Paint his hands white. A little too much white on there. But did a better job with painting the molds, or deflashing the molds. That's what I meant to say, not painting the molds, deflashing the miniatures when they come out of the mold. Let's go ahead and take some more of the skin tone and try to touch up some of his face. Right. Get some of that fluorescent green or yellow stuff over here. There we go. his collar. All right. Let's go ahead and do his eyes. It's a little more tricky. They don't look like they're closed. Oops, a little too much white. That's okay. All right, let's do his boots. All right, so let's try to, I want to use this brush. I'll use a smaller brush when it gets closer to its pant legs, just because this brush is probably on its last trip, because it is starting to fray and I don't want it to push the colors onto the yellow. Alright, so let's put that down. Let's get this brush. Just kind of pushing it to where his pant leg meets his boot. Touching my pinky to my thumb to hold my hand still. Well, I said thumb, but I meant my other finger. Do the belt. Yeah, that yellow really shrinks. I don't know if I'll buy that again. Paint his tongue. There we go. Now I can paint his teeth white. All right, got it. Now let's see if we can get the little dots in his eyes. Yeah. Got it. Let's take some more of the skin tone and touch up his face. Oops. Alright, so I need to see where Powerline's hairline comes in, because that's one thing I find I'm struggling with. So, look at this picture. Yeah, he's got a hairline kind of like Max does. So he's actually got lines in his head, which I don't think this miniature does. Doesn't have black ears. Looks like he's got skin tone ears. Let's go back to an earlier picture of a cutout. Yeah. Yeah, he's got skin tone colored ears, so I need to change the color of his ears, apparently. How the heck did I miss that? Too much paint on that. He's also got like a widow's peak kind of thing going. All right. I believe it was this. Oh, that's electric blue as well. Was that the color though? Yep, that is. That's the electric blue from the D&D Prismatic paints. So I'm gonna use that on the map to color the map. Because in one scene, when he had the map kind of folded up, it looked blue with white trim. So, that's what I'm going to try to do. Alright. Pretty simple. And now we got the livery green we're going to use for his jacket. It looks like a good color for his, not his jacket, his shirt. Let's go ahead and color up his shirt. He's got a collar to his shirt. Make sure I get that. Then he's got a vest on. That means the sleeves are green to his shirt. I like that color. It's a nice looking green. I don't understand why his other hand is out. Makes a little no sense to me. So holding a fishing pole is what I think, but you know, what do I know? A perfect cast. All right, let that dry some. Let's go back to power line, and let's go ahead and try to touch up all his yellow. All right, let's get back to that fluorescent. Whew. Man, it's tougher than I thought. Oh, let's see if I can't paint some of his base. So I need a bigger brush. I guess I will do... Let's do this. This is a Fleshshade yellow. It's a layer. Because it's kind of an orangish tone, and like obviously his colors with the yellow and the green, and then his atomic symbols, like kind of an orangish color. I'm going to use like a wash here. This is the Reikland Fleshshade I'm going to use when I'm done with him, just to kind of give him some pop. So I am going to mix up this yellow the best I can. And this is a Citadel paint. It's gonna need a couple coats because of that black is gonna show through it. Set that brush aside. Let that dry some so I can put a couple more coats on that. So I'm going to add some more yellow to his buckle. Yeah, yellow really shrinks, I can tell you that. Yep. Let's just put another layer on the bottom there. Let's try using this brush, see if I can't use it to push the paint more around. I let him dry. I think I'm going to drop a bead into this pod here. It's an agitating bead. I don't know if they have them in there, but if they do, doesn't sound like it. All right. So let's try this. Actually, I need to figure out what color his pants are. Goofy's pants are, that is. I thought it was a darker green, but I just want to confirm. Oh, it's almost like a teal color. This is a blue-green. It'll be perfect. That's not pants, it's shorts. And this is Vallejo blue-green 70.808. Let's try this brush here. A little too much paint on that one. All right, not bad. Right, what do I need to do? So let's look at PJ. It's looking really good. You can see some pulling there right by his feet. It almost looks like a shadow. Yeah, he's ready to be sealed. Nice. All right, and then look at Roxanne's shirt. I wonder if her color is the same color as Goofy's pants. It's close, but it's more of a blue than it is a teal. Very close, though. It's almost like her shirt could be like the electric blue here. Let's see if we can't paint her shirt to see what it looks like. And she just does not look like she is wearing gloves. I need a smaller brush. Those books are going to get in the way. Or I'll mix it. Actually, I'll mix it with that. What's it called? The blue-green. I'm going to mix with the Prismatic paint, electric blue, for her, give that greenish tintish to the blue. There we go, that's the color I'm looking for. Oh, that's a book she's carrying. Alright, she's got darker denim jeans. If I remember correctly. And she's carrying red books. Let's see here. Let's see some more of that fire red. Actually, I wonder if I can use this. You know what? Let's keep it simple. I don't want to use too many different colors. Yep, this book is a tough one for sure. She is wearing a belt in the pictures, but it's hard to see it on this miniature, so I'll do what I can, but no promises. Because there's no mold line for the belt, or sculpt line, or whatever you want to call it. So, we do need to get a darker color blue, which I think this is, nope, that's definitely not going to work. It's the Brilliant Blue. That's what I used for PJ's pants, and I think that's the only thing I got. It's the only dark color blue that I got. Where is Max? He's ready for his base to be painted. But let's go ahead and do her pants since I already got her up right now. All right, here's what she looks like so far. All right, so let's go ahead and do Max's base, and I think the best thing to do, the easiest thing to do, is just go ahead and use this fire red that we still have over here. It's actually not what I was wanting. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Mephiston red Citadel paint. Let's see if this is thicker. Yeah, actually it seems a little thicker. Oh yeah. A little too much paint on there. This is very thick. Oof. Did what I didn't want to do. Going on his boot. Oh man. You know, there's still chestnut brown over here, so hopefully I can touch it up. Looks like it's still wet, so. And then obviously I got the, was it German gray or something like that? I do need to touch up his boot, or his shoe, or whatever he's wearing. All right, he's good. He is ready for a wash once he's fully dry. All right, let's go to power line again. See if we can't get some more of that yellow on his base. May have to put another color on right where the black shows up and just to paint it yellow again later. Because man, yellow does not hide black. All right. So we need to color her hair. So her hair is more red than orange. So let's try this red orange, and then maybe we can add something to. Actually, you know, that's pretty orange. So let's add a little bit of red to it. So let's add that. Where did it go? There's fire red. You know what? That'll be fine. Just add a little bit of red, fire red to it. But I think Bobby's hair will be fine with this orange. It says orange red, but it's more orange than it's red. And then her hair mixed with the red there. There we go. That's what her hair looks like. Another layer to it. All right. Let's get to Bobby's sandals. Actually, no. Let's, what did I do with that? Well, leather. So I'm going to paint Goofy's vest, and then I'll do his, Bobby's sandals. All right. Also gonna do that suitcase. Whoosh. Oosh. Gotta be careful. I want to push the paint, not put it somewhere it doesn't go. Okay. Getting a little touch up. Now, what color is his boots? I think his boots are the same color as his vest, but I can't remember. Yeah, pretty much. But his socks are like an olive green. Paint around the clothes. I'll come back with other colors and paint those clothes different color. I think I'll use this fluorescent green possibly to paint the base if it's thick enough. If it's not thick enough, I'll have to pick a different lighter green color. Looks like this paint's kind of shrunk too, so. Alright, let's go ahead and let that sit there. Actually, what I can do is I can take some of this white, if it's still open, just barely paint the edge of this map. This was the ivory. Shoot. There we go. Looks like I need to touch up Goofy's skin tone on his face. Almost looked like he was wearing lipstick when I colored the inside of his mouth. There we go. Alright, touch up the black on his leg. And his arm, obviously. See some green there from the shirt. Alright, Goofy is just about ready. Maybe some other details on him. So I'm going to set him off to the side. Let's look at Max now. He should be dry. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get that red out here. It's not really red, but it's Reikland Fleshshade. So let's go ahead and open that up. Get this wet. Get that in there. Dip it in the water. And then move it around him really quickly. Not too much on his face there. Get that up. All right, Max is all done. Just needs to dry and then be sealed. All right, awesome, awesome. I think that's a good place to stop for right now. All right, so I hope you're enjoying these videos of me painting these miniatures. I'm going to do my best to make sure I get all the listings of the paint that I used in the description below. But hey, thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time.